Hello and welcome to this ft.com video tutorial. My name's Sean. Over the next couple of minutes I'm going to be showing you some of the ways that you can start getting the most out of your ft.com subscription. In this video in particular I'm going to be highlighting some of the key content areas and tools available on the site. So first of all, you'll need to get signed in. To do this, simply click the sign in link at the top of the main homepage, enter your email address and password, and click sign in. Checking the remember me box will ensure that you can access the site and its content without the need to log in each time. Okay, so I'm on the main homepage now, which has today's top news stories as chosen by our editors. If I click through to this article, as well as the full text, you'll get links to other related content just available on the left-hand side. Now the main navigation bar is probably the primary way you can navigate your way through the news. Most of the sections here you'll be familiar with if you read the Financial Times newspaper, like World, Companies, Markets, Lex and FT Comment. You can see as I hover over those, it shows you the sort of sub-categories that each one breaks down into. So if I'm hovering over companies and I quickly want to get through into news related to a particular industry, say energy, I can do that from here. These also break down into more specific sections. So once I'm in energy, if I hover over that, I can then drill down into mining, oil and gas or utilities news. As well as articles, there is also a whole host of multimedia content available on ft.com, including videos and also podcasts. I'm just going to go back to the main ft.com homepage. Just below the main navigation bar is this other grey bar, which has a number of other useful features. One of which I'm going to highlight is special reports. Now these are really in-depth reports into the trends across particular industries and also business in certain regions as well. Once you're on this section of the site, as well as being able to see the most recent reports we've produced, there's a link through to a calendar of future reports and a reports library that has a 4-year archive. This has then been split into sectors and also regions just to help you find what you're looking for. Now, anyone who regularly reads the Financial Times newspaper might have seen some of these reports because they frequently appear as pull-out supplements. If you're accessing them digitally on ft.com, you can click through and view the individual articles that go into making up the overall report, or you can download the whole thing as a PDF as it appeared in the Financial Times newspaper. As well as being able to use the main navigation bar to drill into areas of the news that you're interested in, you can also use the search bar in the top right hand corner to quickly look up relevant content and articles. Say I was looking for news related to a particular listed company. I could type their name in there, and my results are split by news and also quotes, which will bring you through to the markets data section of the site. If I click through to news, you'll see matching content ordered chronologically. You can also add additional tags to filter your results even further though. If I was looking for company performance data, I can once again type the company name at the top, but this time click through to quotes, which will bring me through to markets data. So as well as your hub of information on equities, markets data is also the place to go for data on currencies, commodities, bonds, rates and so on. Now when you're looking at one individual listed firm within here, there's a number of other options available at the top. You could add this to an existing portfolio, track this company using a watch list, set up an alert so you get an email notification anytime they're mentioned on ft.com, or if there's a change in price or the volumes being traded. You can also use the interactive chart to compare this firm to an index, one of their competitors, and you can overlay Financial Times news. As well as being able to use the search bar, another way you can get FT content or find relevant content quickly is by getting it pushed to your email inbox using email alerts. To start setting up or subscribing to email alerts, from the Tools menu on the right, click through to Alerts Hub. Within here you can set up keyword alerts. I've got a few examples there where I receive notifications whenever matching content is published on ft.com. To add a new keyword alert, I can simply click on that blue button, enter my keywords or phrases, save, and I should start receiving alerts whenever those words or phrases get mentioned on the site. As well as keyword alerts, I can set up similar types of emails for company news and price changes, index alerts, summaries of my portfolio performance, and our lexicon term of the day. Within the email briefings tab, this is where you can opt in to start receiving our daily or weekly email newsletters. There's a whole host here you can choose from. Some are more broad, such as the regional morning headlines. Others are focused on the markets, and then there's also briefings for individual industry sectors as well. Once you've selected the briefings you'd like to subscribe to, tick the boxes, select your email preferences, and then submit. Now I'm currently accessing ft.com via a desktop. However, as part of your subscription, you can also view articles on the move via mobile and tablet devices. For more information about our apps and mobile services, hover over Tools, click through to Mobile, and this is where you've got details of our different services and apps depending on which device you have. Now, for anyone who likes the newspaper format of the Financial Times, premium subscribers have the option to view a digital replica of the paper through their login to ft.com. Once again, this is another tool that's available from the drop-down menu on the right, and it's called the ePaper. From here, I can access one of our 5 different regional editions of today's Financial Times, or I can search for an archive that goes back to November 2005. I'm just going to click on today's UK edition. Now on the left I've got a full table of contents, so I can just click if I want to go through to that section of the paper. I can click on the corners to turn the pages, and to read an article, click once to zoom, double click to open up the story in a separate pop-up window. As well as being able to read today's Financial Times, I've also got the option here to select one of 3 weeks worth of back issues, which includes Saturday's FT weekend. Now finally, there's a number of different features available when you're actually viewing an article that allow you to do different things with the content, including sharing it, printing it out, and saving it. Just going to go through quickly how you do each of those things. So I'll find an article on the main homepage. I've got the full text in front of me, and you'll notice at the top right hand corner of the story are a number of different blue icons. First of all, you've got gift article. This enables you as a subscriber to share up to 10 articles per month with non-subscribers. Share allows you to post links on social media. You've got platforms available here like Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. You can order reprints of stories, print out copies of articles for yourself, and you can also email links to existing subscribers. You've also got the option to clip, which will enable you to save articles into online folders to make content easy to find later on. These folders can then also be shared with friends or colleagues. If you'd like to learn more about the tools and content available on ft.com, please visit our website ftcorporate.ft.com. We hope you found this video useful and thank you for watching.